Okay. Well, actually, I can tell you first what we do at the what we call Psychological Counseling Services. That's our official name, PCS. And we provide a full range of services for students in the area of personal problem, psychological problem, and psychiatric treatment. So it could go from, for example, students who are homesick, to students who are shy maybe, to those who have difficulty concentrating, and all the way up to sadness, depression, grief, and medication. Very seldom, but we also hospitalize students who needed to be hospitalized, whether they're sort of in danger of hurting themselves or others, or maybe out of touch with reality. So yeah, so we have medication also, so whole range.
Loves it. Do you love it?
First of all, people don't even know what is PCS. They don't know what is counseling. They think it's for really people who are so bad off they can't help themselves, or crazy, whatever you want to put that in. And what they don't realize, and usually seniors, as an aside, came to realize this sort of late, is that counseling really helps with, if you have trouble writing paper and putting things off, procrastination as an example, or family issues that sort of affect your school. Your parents going through a divorce, or your parents not doing well, or the family having a fight back home, and that affects you. We do all those kind of work with students for free, and they don't realize, such as myself, I'm a licensed psychologist. If I were to be in private practice, I would charge between $125 to $150 an hour. It's free. Now, if you have insurance even out there, you have to wait and get in, as you know, with medical appointments. And then you have to do copay and things like that. We have walk-in, no appointment needed. Morning, 10 to 11:30, afternoon, 1 to 2:30. And then on top of it, for those, because it's a community school, we also have walk-in after hours at the student union from 5 to 6:30. So yeah, that's pretty comprehensive, no appointment needed. Then after that, if you're interested in counseling, then you'll be scheduled with a counselor, and it'll be at a regular time, same day, same time, with the same counselor every week, until you feel that your issue is being resolved and no longer needed. Okay. I'm a licensed psychologist, and if I were to see someone that I charge $150 an hour, same thing, they come in, but we do 50-minute hour kind of thing, and we do quote counseling as we would do with whoever we see outside of campus. So it's a good deal. Fall under the same guidelines in terms of ethical guidelines of psychologists. We are licensed, as an example, so we have to keep up with our licensure, with what we call continuing education training, just as if we're practicing in private practice. So yeah, you get a good deal. Yeah. Actually, a better deal. You know why? A couple reasons. Number one is that you can get into the system faster because we're on campus. You can just walk here. Imagine if you have to make an appointment with your psychiatrist in your HMO in Roseville. You have to drive there, drive back, and you miss class. Here, after class, you drop in and you leave. And so, that's number one, that's better. Number two is that if you have issue with like late drop or classes or major, we're very familiar with that. If you go out to someone in Roseville and say, I took this class and this class I dropped, late drop date, and now I have to have a letter, and they go, I don't know what you're talking about, right? Of course they can learn about it, but for us it's like, oh heck, they say, oh yeah, you'll pass the date, this is what you need to do, and let's work on this. And so we're specialists in college students, Sac State college students, so get better than that.
That's hot. 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 This is hot. That's hot. That's hot. This is really hot. That's 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 really hot. That's hot.